What are you doing? What are you doing? What's up? Just chasing that ball? Did it get away from you? He ignores me sometimes. He's like, my ball. Don't need mom. Hey guys, Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? So I am headed to the post office. I just pulled in, but I thought that made me have a reminder that I let you guys know I was getting some more work done on Lemon, and he is good. He's good to go. I'm not patting his steering wheel. He's good to go now. There's only one other problem with him, which is like $600 to fix, so that's not happening right now, but it's not a major one. He's got like a minute coolant leak, I think, or something. But yeah, when they fix the big problem, they check that too, and it's looking like about $600 more. And Lemon might finally. I don't have any wood to knock on wood. This is a tree air filter or air freshener here. Knock on wood somehow. That he would be fixed, or that he's at least good right now. Yes. So yeah, I'm headed in. Let's see if I can not give away any addresses. I'm sending out the winners. I still need to get a hold of you, Tammy, because I know we have to work something out again, and I didn't see you on the recipients of the last wave that we did it, so I didn't have you in my history. So yeah, I need to hear from you, and we can work something out again for last month. But I am trying to, or maybe by now you've heard this, or you've contacted me. I don't know. It's been a minute, but like it'll be a minute, I should say. It's been a minute since this happened is probably what I was gonna say. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna head in because the sun is coming back out, and we're supposed to have a nice rainy day, and I'm still waiting for the clouds to roll in. So, well, they're in, but they're dispersing pretty quickly. So anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. Love you. I also figured I'd just say real quick that there is the family video that I've tried to show you guys before. I think I've successfully done it when I had a better parking space here, but now I'm up on top of the stairs for the post office, and it's still there. The sign is still there, even though it's not in business. Back, guys. See if I turn that down, maybe you guys can actually hear me. Oh, look, you can really tell how much my steering wheel is fluffy from here. I was gonna show you like kind of across the cross street from family video. There's my favorite Chinese place in town. Well, my favorite Chinese place ever. It's the only place I really want to eat Chinese from. I did do my seatbelt, but you can't see it over the... Anyway. I'm being safe. But you can't... Anyway, I was going to, but there's somebody in the car sitting next to me. Must be waiting for their person to come out. And I'm always so like, I didn't want to just start talking. Like when I showed you guys family video, I was like, please nobody walk out the door, because I was standing right next to the door to the post office. But yeah, in and out. And I was holding up the whole line talking because, you know, I had just gotten over being sick. A month ago or so, right before my concerts, that like put me out like forever. It was like a month, wasn't it? Almost. And I still haven't fully got back my sense of taste and my sense of smell. While it's always been mostly non-existent, it is non-existent now. Like I can't smell anything. David asked me if Maverick went to the bathroom. Like he asked if he pooped in the house because something had smelled, and I think it was Maverick farting is what I think it was. But like just from the way he was acting and stuff. But he was trying to be funny, and he's like, did he poop in the house? It smells awful. And I couldn't smell anything. I had no idea. So I was like, oh, if something goes wrong, I'm gonna have no idea, like at all. I can't even smell anything like really bad and really strong right now. I take my Bath and Body Works candles, and I like literally, I mean not lit, but like I stick it up in my nose, and I can smell. But if I set it down and even like keep it close and light it, I can't smell it at all. But yeah, so I was talking to the post office lady about it because there's another coughing type of bug going around. And guess what? I've been coughing all day. Do I have like zero immune system or something? I don't know. I need to like wrap myself in a plastic bubble because I seem to get sick. And the lady that had it, that when I worked last, she had a mask, and she wasn't even near me. Like in passing, that's it. So I don't know. It also could be allergies. Like I'm not diagnosed with like plant allergies, pollen allergies of any sort, but I feel like now that I'm getting older, I am developing some. So there's that. Anyway, I hope that's all it is. I haven't coughed while I've been talking to you guys, but I was talking to her and I started coughing, and that's what led us up to it. See, I'm also clearing my throat a lot. But anyway, got my packages mailed out, got my notice in the mail for my plates to be renewed because my birthday's coming up in August. Yay. Happy about the birthday, not happy about the plates. I don't know. I was thinking about going to get a Diet Pepsi, but I do have some bottles at home. Maybe I'll just save some money and go home. Because I also got, me and stamps. I'm just saying, I go to the post office when I mail out packages, obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, but I do. I'm saying, like, I don't put stamps on, is what's obvious to me. Like, I don't do that. I know there's some people that have, like, I've gotten packages before that just had rows of stamps on it. So, I didn't know that was a thing, like, that you could do that. I guess you can. Or could. I don't know. Anyway, my point being, I have very few things that I actually mail out. Like, most of my bills are digital. Like this one for the car, I'm going to pay that, digitally. My insurance is digital. My, David's got stuff on on digital stuff too. So rarely do we send out anything. And I keep buying, the post office puts out the Great Cat stickers and Snoopy stickers and all these things. And I buy so many. I have like a collection of them. And I don't put them in a book or anything like that, like the kids did back in the day. But I just bought these, and they were the ones I was looking for from them. It's Goodnight Moon. Am I gonna ever peel one of these and put it on anything? Nope, I sure am not. I have from like when I was a kid, when they first started, I think the forever stamps. Actually, these might be paid stamps even, like with a monetary value on. I can't remember, but it was around the time they were changing to forever stamps for sure. They had bats, like the national bats, or not national bats, like different types of bats is what the word I'm looking for. Varieties. Anyway, and I bought, because I was a kid and I had some money in my pocket or whatever. I bought like 4 sheets of them or something, and back then they were also cheaper than they are now. But I just used, I think I have one for like in with my other stamps, and I just used the last one off the actual like sticker sheet. So that's how often I had a set of Disney villains. I don't know if they were all villains or if I just saved the villains to the last, because I did use that finally. And I remember I saved Scar to the very end because I love Scar. He is by far my favorite Disney villain. Is he my favorite Disney character? I don't know, because Winnie the Pooh is a Disney character, and I love Eeyore also. And I feel like there's other movies that are just skipping me right now. But I do love Scar. I love Scar a lot. Like, that's my favorite. Scar's song in The Lion King is my favorite. I know all the words to it. It doesn't mean I don't like the other characters in The Lion King, because I do. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. But anyway, I haven't been a Disney person since when they released Mulan, I did not like Mulan very much. And then I don't remember if this is a Disney movie, but I certainly thought it was, because I know like closely following that was the Emperor's New Groove, and I hated that movie. And then after that, I was like, I'm really not into Disney stuff anymore. Like the old school stuff, yes. I'm sure there's been stuff since that came out that I'm like, oh, you know, but anyway. Yeah, so that was a lot of babbling just to decide if I'm going to go get a Diet Pepsi or not, wasn't it? I don't know. I think I'm peopled out. I'm going to go home. You want to go home, guys? Oh, if I can back up in time, I can show you. I think they're gone. Yeah, they're gone. That right there. I don't know if you saw the white van. I saw it in my rearview mirror. I didn't see it in the camera because I wasn't really looking. I was being a responsible driver. Anyway, the car there did what a bunch of the tourists do in our area. Decided that they were going to go whatever direction they wanted, even though that is only an in area. If anything, I'm pretty, like, I'm not a, I'm a cautious driver, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I don't think I'm overly cautious. Like, sometimes when people are overly cautious, they cause accidents. Might be an unpopular opinion. But, you know, like the people that are nervous behind the wheel almost. I don't know. Anyway, there's been a lot of just random babble today, isn't there? I don't know if this is going to make it into a video with yarn or if this is just going to go up by itself for a little catchy up vlog. That lady saw me talking to myself and she just like... Anyway, oh, we're going past family video right now. Anyway. You know what? Let's see what the lines are like at Taco Bell, because I really like their Diet Pepsi. For like their drive-through Diet Pepsi is calibrated perfectly or something. I don't know, but it's so good. And since I got my taste back a little bit, it at least tastes right to me. Like, there's a few things that I can't really, I don't want to say I can't taste them at all. I taste the fact that they're there, but like, I know what they should taste like. Does that make sense? And they don't. Like when I had COVID and my taste went away, we had leftover tacos or something, like taco meat in the fridge. And I was like, well, I have to, like, there was one point during me being sick that I was like, I have to eat something. So I went and I was like, this is easy, you know, tortilla, cheese, toppings, microwave, good. Well, toppings after microwave, except for the cheese. But, you know, it was just something simple was my point. And I took a bite and I was like, I know that these are supposed to taste a certain way, and I know that I like them, but I can't taste them. So I guess I'm just going to eat them since I know there's something that I like. Which is kind of funny, kind of sad. And I feel like if it wasn't, I don't know, like if the leftovers went off or something and I didn't know, I couldn't smell them, I couldn't taste them. So that could have been bad, I guess. But I mean, if you can't, sometimes, you know, you get that smell before you see anything wrong with it, which would be bad. But that's what I've been doing this time around. It's like, I drank Diet Pepsi and I was like, this doesn't even taste like Diet Pepsi. This really doesn't taste. And I was like, but I know I like Diet Pepsi, so I'm going to keep drinking it. And now finally it's starting to taste right again. But yeah, my sense of smell is still not here. Not really at all. Like I said, I have to have a candle like stuffed up into my nose. Where are we going, people? I can't really. Okay, you know what? That was scary. That was a whole, I can't even explain. There was 2 lines of traffic and a turning lane. and I have to share the turning lane with oncoming traffic because they're going into Walgreens, I'm going into Taco Bell. And the problem is we're also near a corner. So if I'm wanting to turn into the left-hand lane to turn into Taco Bell, and somebody's wanting to come my direction, like toward me, and turn into Walgreens, some people aren't turning into Walgreens. They want to go past me to the light. That's happened more times than I like to think about, because that's a long ways in the turning lane, but people do it all the time. And so I went to get in the lane, but I was kind of like cautious because there was one car and then a second car that was in the lane. Luckily, they were stopping because they wanted to go to Walgreens. But then there was a truck that he didn't get into the turning lane in time. So he was in the oncoming traffic lane. So I'm really pausing for a second because I'm thinking there's a giant truck coming my way. And the little beep was, I'm pretty sure the guy behind me, like, just turned. But I was like, there's a truck coming. And then I realized his signal was on. Like, what? What? See, and this is why I don't know what I've been, like, if you can tell that I've been looking out, but, like, I don't even, like, I'm parked now, so we're talking, and I'm talking to you guys, but, like, when I'm driving, I'm looking, you know, like, I'm safe, I promise. But that was a little bit scary. Anyway, all right, I am going to make sure no one's coming and get into the sign. I knew that was going to be a story, so I paused to tell you guys the story. But all right, I find drive-through speakers can sound pretty funky on the phone, so I'm gonna pause you and I'll be right back. Okay, back, guys. Diet Pepsi acquired. I'm very excited about this. Oh, it's perfect. See, there's something about it. I don't know. I'll roll the window up because I don't know if that makes it harder to hear or not. I know I'm not the easiest to hear on this. Like, I didn't bring a mic with me because I wasn't even planning to record anything. And I was like, you know, maybe somebody will enjoy crocheting or knitting or crafting or just chilling and listening to my babble today. So I did. Some yarny things. I know I mentioned it in the videos I recorded at home the other night, but I am getting ready to do the video for Stranger Summer. I almost said Summerween, which is not it, but it is Summerween almost, right? David brought me home a blanket from Walmart. There's like 6 of them. I told him I wanted all of them so I could put them out, put them on the bed, whatever. Right now this one's next to my chair, but he got me, it's orange and it has skeletons on it, and they're doing different summery things. Like they have, they're surfing on coffins and they're in bikinis. One of them's, this one cracked me up. He's drinking like a margarita and he's drinking it and it's falling through him. But it's fun. I love it. Maverick approved it. It's very squishy and it's a nice big like throw blanket type size. So it's approved. Like I said, there's like 5 other ones. I really, really want to collect all of them if they don't sell out on me or whatever. I saw they were on Walmart.com, but now I have to wait for another check. So, but yeah. Anyway, what else? I tried the hooks that I showed you guys, and they're okay. I think the yarn that I was using them with, like, isn't. I am also a believer that, like, certain yarns are for certain hooks, right? Now, I like Susan Bates because Susan Bates, to me, is for all hook, like all yarn. Like, it works well enough, even with yarn that it may split up a little bit, or even with yarn that's, you know, just wouldn't be a good match for it. It works well enough. And there's other, like, there are boy ones that are like, there's yarn that goes with boy ones that I just don't want any part of, you know, like, it's not that good. So, and I think this will be along the same lines. There's going to be yarn that I just don't like it with. I was using the Red Heart Roll with It tweed, and it kept splitting it pretty bad. But that being said, I'm going to use it on like some Hobby Lobby anti-pilling next maybe, or something, and see how that goes, because I don't necessarily think it's the hook. I think it was just the combination of the yarn and the hook. And they're really pretty, and I want to like them, so we're gonna give it another go with some other yarn. But yeah, I can't justify, again, if I'm waiting to buy throw blankets with paychecks, I'm not gonna go getting them right now. We'll wait. So anyway, I'm home. I'm gonna go and see little man, and I see the people that rented the bed and breakfast next door are outside in this weird little table area. They like there's like a hedge. I'm trying to talk quiet now, like they can hear me in my car. Maybe they can, I don't know. Here, I'll get closer. They can just think I'm weirder. There's like a hedge, a big tall hedge. If you've ever seen my front yard, you know that I have like a fence, and then there's a hedge that's much taller than me. And then the hedge ends, and there's a weird gap, which is the only way I can even see these people or their backyard. And then they put up, like, we have our chain link fence that continues down for Maverick, and next to our chain link fence, the neighbors that moved in and made this place a bed and breakfast, they put up like a wooden privacy fence, but just like a stretch of it, which that's fine, whatever. And then there, between that and the house, there's their house. There's like this really thin alleyway. It doesn't leave much room. And they like shoved a table and 3 chairs back there, but it's like, I just realized that fuzz that makes me look like I have a mustache. Anyway, so to me, it would be a really awkward place to sit. Like, I don't like to be outside if I can be inside anyway, like with stuff like eating or sitting, and like we have mosquitoes really bad, and we don't currently, I guess, but like in general, we do, and it's not my thing, I guess. I don't like the sunlight. I'd sit outside at night maybe on a mosquito-less night, but anyway, so there's people sitting back there, and they saw me talking to myself again. This has been like a whole day. I've gone full vlog weeks without anybody like even noticing what I'm doing, but today like 3 people have noticed. And I've only been out of the house for like an hour at most. All I did was go get gas, go to the post office, talk to you guys, and then go get my Diet Pepsi. Alright, I'm gonna go in the house though. If I think of anything else, I will put it in this vlog, and if not, I will probably just end it here. But I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me on my trip, and yeah, if I have more to say, I'll talk to you soon. If not, I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys. What'd you see, Mav? What do you see? Just exploring? Being a good boy? See, the sun is, I don't want to blind you guys, but the sun is out. My gray clouds are depleting into blue sky. It's kind of depressing in Heather World right now, but it is nice and breezy. It's like a chill breeze. So if you really close your eyes and can't smell like me already, then maybe you can pretend that it's fall coming in the air and not summer. It's possible. Anyway, Mav and I just came out to take him potty and to show you guys the greenery and such. We haven't been outside in the yard very much. Oh, see, there's a fall leaf. I don't know if you can see it, because I can't. I'm holding Maverick with one hand. I can't zoom in, but there's a fall leaf, like an old leaf blowing around. See, we can pretend it's fall. Anyway, all right, guys. Yeah, I think that about does it. I don't have a lot more interesting to say, but yeah, love you, and I'll talk to you later.